And we're live. Hello, everybody. This is Winkler and Clinton Clark, and we are the math buddies. The math buddies. That's our real name, because we just like numbers, and we have occasional conversations and casual conversations about all the numbers behind hashing ads and about Asimi. So we are here in this new Facebook group. It's called Asimi ATM group. ATM stands for Add, Tag, and Message. We'll talk about that in a minute, of course, extensively, so that everybody can understand why we have this strategy, why we have a new group anyway, and then everybody can understand why this is a huge thing for everybody, or can at least be a huge thing for everybody, because we want to grow with hashing ads, we want to grow with Asimi, and we want to give everybody the awesome chance and the opportunity to just have it really easy to share good stuff with others, right? I guess that's what it is. So Clinton, do you want to say a few things for just welcoming everybody here?
Absolutely. I want to welcome everybody, and I just want to congratulate you, Kay. I think the idea, the ATM Facebook group, is a brilliant idea, because there's a lot here to hashing ad space in Asimi. We're going to talk about my general feeling on that in a minute, but just kind of think about the ATM group as having somebody over, handing them a beer or a cup of coffee, sit on a couch and learn and chat. And that's what the ATM group, at least as I see it, is a way to slowly understand the value and the opportunity here within hashing ad space. And I'm looking forward to it, and looking forward to learn a lot about Facebook marketing from Kay and his group. And yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Exactly, really cool. The thing, why am I doing this, and why do we have Clinton Clark here? I mean, there's a reason of course, for this. Let's talk about let me talk about myself a little bit here. I am with hashing ad space since February 2019 on. So it was not the beginning, to be honest, and I'm quite sad about this, because if I had heard about hashing ad space a little earlier, I would have gone all in at the beginning, even before it was February. But anyway, I was happy, and I'm still happy to have been introduced to hashing ad space by a really cool guy. And yeah, in February I started staking with hashing ad space, and that is, in my understanding, the most important thing for hashing ad space anyway, because this is kind of the engine. We will talk about that in a minute as well. And yeah, I started engaging in conversations in the Facebook group, in the members only Facebook group. So not in this one, because this is only 2 days old, this group, but we had awesome conversations and discussions in the members only Facebook group. And I started to understand the model quite good, I think, quite well in those times. And there was a guy in the Facebook group that always had the last words. And this guy, to me, it turned out that it was Clinton Clark. So I just wanted to know who that guy was. How can there be a guy, who had discussions, and we had almost fights about Asimi, if it's a purchase if it's a Asimi stake purchase, or if it's only a purchase buying Asimi and then staking on the platform and all that stuff. And at some point, Clinton Clark just came to the discussion and ended the discussion by just saying here, now, and that is how it is. And that kind of impressed me, and I just wanted to know that guy. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of the history that I have with Clinton, and we had discussions and messages back and forth. And yeah, after a year, obviously we're here and having live conversations with you in this Facebook group. So that's how I came to Clinton, and that's why I love this guy for who he is.
Thanks. Well, you mentioned us being math buddies, and there's been some times over the last year or so that, as we look at the numbers and cut them up into different pieces, I'll get a hold of Kay on Facebook and say, is my math right? It's always good to have someone that understands the math and the logic behind it. But my background, really quickly, with hashing ad space is that I've been friends with Luke Millard, the CEO, for many, many years. He contacted me, I believe, in the summer of 2018, said he had a project coming up. Since it was a Luke project, I was immediately interested, because I know he does quality work, and it's just myopically focused on value. And so I was there at the beginning. I remember that I did not, Luke started this out with allowing people without any cash, without any Asimi, to stake on just one stake a day. And for those of you that understand Asimi, yes, back then. And I'm going to tell you something. My first day that I staked, remember, we had no idea value. I thought, oh, this would be a nice little fun project. It's now my life's purpose. But I staked mid-November, got to stake one, got 245 Asimi for one stake.
Oh my God.
And I didn't know what I was doing. I went away to the Thanksgiving holiday, which is a wonderful holiday. My daughter announced that she was pregnant. I'm, excited as a new granddad to be. And I come back and I go, I should probably start doing this thing of Luke's. And by then the stakes, because now, there's only 17,000 every day, was down to, I think, 100, and then it dropped to 50 and 40. So yeah, exactly, Kay. It was
it hurts.
Yeah. But I'm glad to be here, and am looking forward to, many conversations here. And I think, like I said, I think your ATM group is fantastic. Now, just real briefly, my background is I've traded stocks, I've traded microcap stocks, and that's why oftentimes in the Facebook group, I could see what people were talking about and say, now wait a minute, let's bring some clarity here. Because we're dealing with a lot of things here, Kay, aren't we? There's a lot of different things. There's advertising, there's staking, there's cryptocurrency. And that's, again, like I said, if people can come in down, sit on a couch, have a listen in the ATM group, I think they'll really, really begin to peel the onion and learn a lot and have a lot of fun doing it.
Exactly. So that brings me exactly to the next topic, I would say, because the ATM group, that's exactly what we should be talking about. ATM, again, it stands for add, tag, and message. So it's kind of that's how I see it. It's kind of the easiest way how you can get somebody do something that you want them to do with Hashing Headspace. So you obviously, if you're a member of Hashing Headspace, if you're a participant in the Asimi economy, you kind of understand a little bit about what this really is. And it should be exciting to you if you really understand how it works, because that's what it does with us here every day. And many people just don't know how to share things with others, even though everybody shares things with others every day on a daily basis. If you like a cinema movie, or if you like whatever, a good restaurant, you just share with your friends. There is no problem with that. But when it comes to business or some kind of business, people just get a little hesitant, and they just think, oh my God, how should I just tell them that there's something I really like, and it shouldn't be come over as salesy and pitchy and all that stuff. It is what it is. It is a business, and the more you share this business with others, and that's exactly true with Hashing Headspace and with Asimi, the more value comes into Hashing Headspace and to the Asimi economy. So it's a good thing, not only for you, because you probably earn referral commissions, but it's good for the whole economy. The more people we have in Hashing Headspace, the more people we have in the Asimi economy in general, the better for each one of those Asimi in the economy, and of course for every participant in this economy again.
I just want to follow up real quick on that, Kay.
Of course,
this is one of the things that I've said, because I do work a lot in what we call the crypto ad income industry, where advertising sites that provide income opportunities. But I want everybody to think about this for a second, because you're a part of this growth. And what I like to say is, the bigger we get, the greater the value. The greater the value, the bigger we'll get. And I'm not talking about the Asimi price. I'm talking about the value of the project, of the value, the advertising. Because if there's more eyeballs, that gives greater value to the product that's the underpinning of this company. And so when you tag somebody, when you invite them in a small way, you're contributing to the growth of what we're doing here. And I believe over time that will have a positive effect on the Asimi. I don't want to say that referring people makes the price go up. No. But what happens is, and I mentioned this in my opening comments, Luke is myopically focused on value. And the bigger we get, the greater the value. The bigger the value, the greater we'll get. So exactly. It's kind of fun to be participating in something that really can change a lot of lives.
Exactly. I mean, I couldn't have said it better. I mean, you are obviously mother tongue English speaker. I'm here, so in Austria, trying to wrap my head around this English language, but I do my best. The thing is, add, tag, message. That's exactly what it should be. What it should be like. You have a friend in Facebook, and I'm sure everybody who's watching this video has at least 10 friends on Facebook. I mean, that's what everybody has. They can and should have a small initial conversation about something really cool. So it doesn't have to be, oh my God, I have a really cool business idea for you. I have an Asimi crypto token, whatever. That's not the topic. Just tell them, would it be okay for you if I added you to a cool Facebook group? A friend of mine, Kay, is the admin of that group. Just like that. Would it be okay? And then they'll probably ask, oh, well, what is this about? And you can then say, yeah, it's about a really cool game changer in 2020, or it's really cool stuff that is shared in this group. It can be life changing. You can say anything, really, and then say, can I add you? Is it okay for you? And they probably say, yeah, why not?
And that's
the
okay,
first part.
I just want to interrupt and be kind of Uncle Clint here for a minute. That's so important, people. Please do not just add people. I moderate. I'm a co-founder and consultant to a number of companies. And when I see that somebody adds 5, 8, 10 people in a row to a Facebook group, wrong. Okay. You don't want to have a negative first impression of Hashing Ad Space nor of the ATM group. So please have a little conversation. I think that's probably a good idea, Kay. We can probably come up with some fun little things that we can come up with to suggest to people for them to use, so that they can open a door. You're not selling anything, folks. You're just inviting, right?
Exactly, and I know that you are coming from the network marketing industry as well, and there are tons of seminars and webinars that we probably have attended already, where it is exactly about that, what we just said. You just need a little opener. You just need to have some nice casual conversation, just to make them a little bit curious about something, and that they are open to looking at something. If they don't want to look, it's okay. If they say no, they don't say no, you are an asshole. They just say no, I don't want to look at this. That's it. And just go with it and just bear with it. And in the moment they say yes, okay, why not? It's okay. So you then add them to this Facebook group. The next thing to the ATM group. The next thing is you tag them. We will have in the future. I will do my best to have a lot of relevant, cool posts in the coming days in this ATM group. You can then tag them in one of those posts in the comment area. Just tag their name there, so that they probably get notified in their Facebook, and they probably watch that post or watch that video or read that post, whatever it is. And after that, so give them 1 to 3 days probably time. You reach out to them. So you message them. You get back to them. You follow up with them, because that's one of the most important marketing strategies, is following up with your people. So if you have made them interested in the first place, if they have watched something in the second, just follow up with them. Ask, what did you like best about that post? Don't say, did you like it? Because then they probably say no, and the conversation is over. Just ask, what did you like best? Or why did you like, or what did you like best about Asimi? Anything that just keeps the conversation rolling. And if they give you a great answer, you have done a great job. And then just you keep having the conversation and try to engage them in what you have. And then in the end, you just send them your referral link, and that was it.
You know, one of the nice things, just to jump in there, is that they tell this to us in the network marketing industry all the time. If you don't know the answer, go upline, call someone, get on a 3-way call. Folks, you don't have a 3-way call. You have a 50-way, a 100-way call, because what you can tell your people is, man, that's a great question. Why don't you post that in the Facebook group? Okay.
Exactly, yeah.
Then Kay or Clint or Luke or Frank or somebody will answer, and you're going to see that this truly is a community. Okay. And I just really like it. And I don't use Facebook as a marketing tool a lot. I need to learn a lot about it. And I think I'll be learning a lot here from what Kay's doing here, which I think is phenomenal.
And the thing is exactly what you said. Facebook is not a marketing tool. That's why the ATM group is also really important, because people need to socialize first. That's why we said you need to reach out to your people. You don't want to shoot just out your referral links, whether it be Hashing Ad Space or any other business. People will not respond positively to just getting a link from you. Why should they join you? They don't know anything about you. They don't know anything about the business. So they need to know a bit more about it. They need to have the chance for themselves to learn and to educate themselves. And that's exactly what the ATM group can do for you. And again, if a person just isn't interested in cryptocurrency in general, or in hashing ads specifically, or in advertising, or whatever it might be, it's okay. Leave them for now. You can follow up with them probably in a year and just tell them, hey, Asimi is now $1 or $2 or so, and then probably they come back and say, hey, why didn't you tell me a year ago? And then you say, yeah, I did.
That brings up a wonderful point. And I remember a good friend of mine, a mentor of mine, mentioned this to me and kind of gave me a story that I won't relay here. But just because someone says no doesn't mean no. It means not now. Okay.
Exactly.
And so maybe it is a no. Maybe they don't want to do crypto, maybe whatever. But it might mean my significant other is yelling, or the dog just peed on my leg, or whatever the case may be. No can mean not now. And the other thing is, you have something you can be proud of here. Okay. So I would encourage people to jot down. They talked to Mike Smith. He said, no, I'm involved in a project, whatever. But remember, folks, a hashing ad space will continue to grow. And I want you to think ahead, because I guarantee you that these people that say no or no, not right now, I guarantee you many of them will come back. Didn't you tell me about hashing ad space? What was that thing? Great. I'm so glad, you came back. A lot of fun things here. Did you join the ATM group? Don't say I told you so, because they'll already know it. But you see what I mean? That you have something you can be proud of, and you should be proud of sharing it, because it's something that could be of great benefit to other people.
And what you said before is exactly true again here. The way hashing ad space and the Asimi economy is built is that they have the same, probably even almost the same chance that they had a year before. So if they join in a year, for instance, with hashing ad space, and want to start staking, or want to buy advertising or whatever, if it's about advertising specifically, they would even have more value, because more people would be on hashing ad space, more eyeballs would be watching and looking at their ads. So that would be even more beneficial. But even with staking and with the other services that we have on hashing ad space, it's the same in a year. It's the same in 5 years. If you come in 5 years because you just didn't know about hashing ad space before, come in, start staking, grow your account, and reap the rewards and the fruits, because that's what really is staking all about. And so it's, the best time is probably today, but a really good time is also in a year or in 2 years. So don't worry about that. And that's why we have the ATM group, and that's why we start with this feature Friday with Clinton Clark here. And I'm really glad that he is here, because I think I would just crank up here, because I'm so nervous. I don't know.
You do good.
And it's just always fun talking to you. And so I knew it would be fun, even if we went live here.
There we go.
So we already have 18 minutes here in the house. I mean, time is running really fast.
Well, it sure would be fun. It sure would be fun one of these times. I know we're not set for now, but I think it'd be a lot of fun to do this, have a short 5-minute opening, and then maybe ask for some questions as we've kind of piqued some interest, and be able, down the road, because I love questions, because I've been in sales all my life. Questions means interest, doesn't it? And, we've got a wonderful platform here. You've done a great job.
Thanks. We have a few viewers, which is great. I'm really happy about that. Of course, everybody can ask questions. Since we're already still a really small group, it's probably, like what you said, probably time for the Q&A sessions later down the road in one of the next weeks or so. We will have, just to give an overview about this ATM group in general, we will have regular broadcasts like this one here. We will have one on Monday, we will have one on Wednesday, and we will have one on Friday. But of course,
cool. I didn't know that.
Of course, not always the same, but Monday will be some kind of, I thought about Mindset Monday. So talk about mindset, business mindset, about how to learn. It should be, of course, about hashing ad space, so that people, this is also mindset in my understanding. If people know exactly what's going on with hashing ad space, they get a better mindset about hashing ad space, and they get a better understanding, and they just get confident about what they really have, and how and why they should share it with anybody. Wednesday, I was thinking about a walkthrough Wednesday. You get the thing here, always the first letter. Walkthrough Wednesday, or webinar Wednesday, whatever comes in better. So we'll just show you around on the platform how you can set up your Minter stake, for instance, how you can set up your first login stake or your first Asimi login stake, how you can purchase advertising and all that really cool stuff. We'll walk you through about the
Really
Waves
good.
exchange, for instance. So that's a really cool platform that we have connected.
I really like that, Kay, because
yeah.
Oftentimes you can see a video, you can read something, and it kind of clicks. But if you've got someone asking a question that you've been dying to ask, it can be so enlightening. The penny can drop. You and I went through that on another project yesterday, and your wonderful help, man, the penny dropped and, broke my toe.
Exactly.
So, but I think that's a wonderful idea.
Yeah, so we want to do that, and Friday would be Feature Friday. I'm sure, and I hope for that Clinton will, I don't know, more oftentimes will be my math and conversation buddy. Yeah, and that will be the whole week. Of course, in between we will have some written posts about hashing ETHs, about Asimi. We will talk about copywriting. Sometimes we will talk about business strategies that we have, sharing strategies, all that cool stuff that really everybody can and should be using on social media like Facebook that we have here. And please keep in mind, Facebook is for free for everybody. So really everybody can use it as a socializing tool, and through socializing they can share things with others, and you will even get Facebook as a friend of yours if you use it the right way. So posting and just shooting out links, referral links of whatever business you have will just not work. Learn it and do it the right way with us, and you will have a great future with Hashing Headspace, of course, and with Asimi, and even with other projects that you want to share. I mean, everybody can learn whatever they want. Also, please do not message and reach out to other people in this Facebook group and try to pitch them your own stuff that you have. It's just not the place for that.
No.
It's just not the place. We are a closed society with Hashing Headspace, closed under quotes, because we can invite everybody to this group, as I said before. But still, it is a kind of closed society. So we have one topic, and that is Hashing Headspace on the whole, with Asimi and with the Waves platform and stuff like that, and strategies. But it's really a place to learn and to grow and to build your Asimi portfolio to as much as you want and to as big as you want it. So that's what I really think about this and what I really thought about this as well.
Excellent.
Thanks a lot. So I think we cannot really go into details about staking today. I mean, of course we could, but we want to have it quick and short videos for everybody, because we don't want to have you look at our two faces, our two baldy heads for 1 or 2 hours. It's just
that'd be torture.
Exactly. It should be just a quick reminder and a quick introduction of what we have here, and that you can be looking forward to this, and I certainly am, and I know Clinton is also really excited about this, and we will do our best to have a clean, great, awesome community with great engagement. You can post, of course, you can comment. The more comments, the better. The more comments, by the way, and the more you engage with the community, the more you learn for yourself. That's what I experienced myself back in February 2019 with Clinton. As I told you in the beginning, you learn so much by being active, because, I mean, Hashing Headspace Asimi is a topic. It can be life-changing, and I know for sure it is life-changing for myself. It has been the last 12 months already, and it will be much more in the future. And so can it be for you. And the more you engage and the more you talk about that topic, and the more you just learn and read and watch videos, the more you will be excited, because knowledge brings more knowledge, and that just brings more fun with your life in general. That's what I strongly believe.
Absolutely.
Clinton, do you want to have a few last words?
No, I just no, and then I start talking.
Yeah, that's good.
I just think this is a wonderful way. I just want to kind of repeat everything that, what a great way. Just the whole concept of, come on in, take off your hat, take off your shoes, relax, learn, invite people. But again, don't spam, don't push, and remember that you have something you can be proud of, like a grandchild, let's say, something that you're very, very proud of, and share it. Don't be afraid to share it, and don't push, because the value and the community and the values here will speak for themselves.
Exactly. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Clinton. Thanks for being here with me. I really appreciate you. Every day I have a talk with you. It's every day, like, it's just nice, an adventure for me. The thing is, for you watching this video here today, you can, of course, start inviting people to this group. It's no problem with that. Just give us a few days time to add content to this group. I'm planning on having a few units as well, so that people can just start learning about hashing experts like 1, 2, 3. And that way we have really a huge number of cool videos by our CEO. Of course, I will post a few videos of that as well. We have a general and external getting started guide. I will post that as well. We have really great resources. We have everything for you to get started on the right foot, and yeah, to build your portfolio and to build your Asimi wallet. That's basically what we have here.
I like it.
Again, thanks a lot. Again, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll look very much forward to next week, and we will see us there. Ciao, bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone.